Hey Scorpio, how's it going? Welcome to your universal message for the week. So, I'm going to do like I did last week, and I will pull three soul journey lesson cards of things we need to work on. I will have a column for personal and spiritual growth, a column for love, a column for career and finances, and I will have some advice for the universe. Now, let me quickly speak of the full moon that is going to be taking place on January 6th in the full moon in Cancer. Okay, so in general, this is going to be like kind of like a feeling of a floodgate of emotions here. Okay, now this full moon though will bring attention to your ninth house, which is like travel and learning and philosophy and things like that. And sometimes we're not able to process our own emotions until we've seen them mirrored. Okay, and it's like you've always felt things deeply. You're a water sign, and the moon's going to illuminate the way your feelings are. Okay, so acknowledging this helps you accept where you are in your journey, and it's about purging, right? It's also about getting, it is time, and I say this to everybody because I can't even begin to really emphasize how strong this is. When we had that new moon on December 23rd, okay, it was a huge surge of energy. Energy regarding purging, cleansing, rejuvenating, releasing, and surrendering. Okay, it's kind of like going through your closet, and maybe some of you do need to go through your closet and go through what clothes don't you use anymore, which ones don't you like, which shoes don't fit anymore, which ones you don't use anymore. And it's all about going through, and if someone, something, or a situation doesn't make you feel at home, okay, and it doesn't reciprocate the energy that you put out, then it's time to leave it behind. No matter how hard it's not going to be an easy process, but the universe is wanting everyone to elevate. It is time. It is time. It is time. Like I just keep hearing that, okay? I'm not going to beat a dead horse, but I just want to make you aware that like this is going to be huge. So if you're wondering why, I mean some people might already start feeling emotional. I know I am. I'm a Cancer. So but just work with your feelings, even if it means you have to be alone and kind of like a Four of Swords and retreat yourself. Do it, because now is the time to no longer push things down and not deal with them. Now is the time to get everything out and get rid of what no longer serves your highest good. Okay, all right, so your first card out, Scorpio, is regret. I know that I cannot change the past. So maybe someone is feeling regretful here, or maybe you are feeling regretful. Okay. Spirit, what other lessons does Scorpio? And these are fairly new. I'm sorry, guys. It's just taking me a minute to shuffle. What other messages for Scorpio, Spirit? What other messages for Scorpio? Two more shuffles, Spirit. Like they're sticking. Are y'all being stubborn, or somebody you're dealing with being stubborn? Because these are harder than usual. Alright. Look, now it's going to start. Come on. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to pick the top two. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. Sorry for the chair squeaking. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. All right. And I'm sorry about this lighting. I'm trying to fix it, and I've just had some issues, so just bear with me. All right. Scorpio, please remember that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. I will tell you with some of the readings, I'm getting a full story. If I'm saying it's love, but it relates to business for you, then do that, right? It's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It could be Cross Watcher. I've had people just click on it because of video, the title, and it's resonated. So Whoever's here, thank you. I greatly appreciate all your support, all your love, all your comments. Please like and subscribe if this resonates with you, and comment. It means a lot. I have had so many comments, and I respond to every single one because it's very inspirational. It helps me, get with y'all's energy. Pisces has been unbelievable, the energy I've been pulling with them, and I've had so many comments from Pisces. So I appreciate everyone. I really, really do, from the bottom of my heart. Happy New Year. I'm sending you all blessings, love, abundance, love, light, and healing, and everything you deserve, right? We're going to go into 2023. Okay. Wow. All right, Spirit, give me guidance for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know for their personal and spiritual growth, please? Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know for their personal and spiritual growth, please? Personal and spiritual growth. Personal and spiritual growth, please, and thank you for this week. All right. Let's see, Scorpio. All right. I don't know why somebody feeling left behind or something. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. Did I not say Four of Swords? Retreat yourself. I love when Spirit does that. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Six of Cups and the King of Cups. Sorry, y'all. All right. Now, I'm going to pull, and at the end, I'm going to pull advice, and I'm going to just flip these decks over when I'm done and see what the bottom card has, okay? Spirit, please give me guidance for love for Scorpio, please. Love for Scorpio. I'm getting with this spiritual message, and I'm going to clarify it, okay? But like, some of you are retreating, which is what you need to do, which is what the universe is urging you to do. And it's looking upon the past. And, if this could symbolize children, a lot of people say nostalgia, right? It's about healing the past and balancing your emotions from the past. A lot of you have been really hurt, and it's really taken a toll on your spirit, your soul, and your self-esteem, your self-love. And I'm just getting a feeling that you really need to work on that this week, especially with this full moon. And if you haven't, then you need to, okay? But again, I'm going to clarify, but that's the energy I'm getting. Spirit, please give me guidance in love for Scorpio. What do they need to know for their highest good, please? And thank you. All right, we have the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Hanged Man. All right. Let's see. Career and finances. Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio in career and finances, please? What do we have for Scorpio, career and finances, please? And thank you. What do we have for Scorpio and career and finances, please? What do we have? Ooh. We have the Page of Cups. What do we have? What do we have? One more shuffle. Okay. We have the Empress. I might as well just see if another card flies out. That's what I'm feeling, but we'll see. Two more shuffles, Spirit. Two more shuffles. Okay, see. Three of Cups. All right. Yeah, definitely have a lot of water energy here. And again, it's going to be really, really amplified with this full moon. So really embrace yourself, because It's gonna be a tough one, but you got this. I have the Queen of Wands and the Four of Swords again. Some of you need to, let me see if I'm making sure I didn't mess this up. Like flipping them the wrong way. Some of you really need to reflect on self-love and be the Queen of Wands and stand in your power. Know you're attractive and know that you can attract anything you want. Okay? You are the life of the party, baby. So that's what I just got to say what I hear. Spirit, why is the Four of Swords here? For Scorpio, please, and thank you. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, healing may have been really slow. Let's see. Why is the Six of Cups here, Spirit? Why is the Six? Okay. Three of Wands. Why is the King of Cups here? Why is the King of Cups here, Spirit? Why is the King of Cups here? King of Cups. Okay. Two of Wands. Okay. All right. So you definitely need to rest and put yourself first. You know, sometimes we get in the hustle and bustle of life and the craziness, right? And we never stop for ourselves. We are quick to do for others and not do for ourselves. We're quick to pour love into other people's cups and not pour love into ourselves. And that is what Spirit is wanting us to assess and look at and say, okay, what's working, what's not, right? Because, you know, a lot of us push through things and we're drained and we're exhausted to try to get things done. But Spirit wants you to know that if you push through things in that type of energy, it's more likely there's going to be issues or things are not going to be done to the quality they need to be, and it's going to have to be like a do-over. And it's a lot better to get rest and be in a routine. Spirit wants you to get into a routine of taking time for yourself here and there to rejuvenate, regenerate, and recoup yourself. Okay? With the Knight of Pentacles, it's definitely, you know, it's representing that you're in a phase right now of your life where you're truly trying to find a daily routine that works best for you. And these cards go perfect with each other with the message that, you know, Spirit has been trying to come through with. It is time to commit yourself to a plan and realistic, right? Because New Year's resolutions, you know, and I've been getting this from Spirit a lot, that, you know, we have all these really unobtainable resolutions that we set for ourselves. You know, and it's really true. And that's why we always fail and never accomplishing them because they're too high and not realistic. And Spirit's saying, look, one day at a time. Because when you put all these plans in place, okay, and these resolutions, whatever you call them, and you don't meet them, it's like, you know, you fire off into starting it and it goes good for 2 weeks, maybe if you even make it a month sometimes, okay? And then when you fail, you're harder on yourself, you get back into that negative energy, and then you give up. And that's it. And Spirit's saying, no, no, no. Every day, just do your best. And if for some reason you get off path, make sure you get back on path the next day. Okay? Baby steps. Rome wasn't built in a day. You gotta take baby steps. And that's okay. Because sometimes that's how we have to handle things. Baby steps. We all want the immediate gratification. It didn't take you, you know, a week or a month to gain 50 pounds. Okay? I mean, maybe if you had a health issue, maybe, you know, steroids, something like that. Okay? But typically, you're not going to gain 50 pounds in 3 months, 2 months. Okay? So you can't have that expectation to lose it within that time because you're just setting up yourself to fail, and Spirit doesn't want you to be in that negative energy and think any less of yourself, that you are not capable, because you are. So It's about being dedicated. Knight of Pentacles speaks, Pentacles speak of stability. Okay. So, and it's also about commitment and you being committed to learning and growing within yourself to make yourself better. Okay. Um, the Knight of Pentacles does speak of, diet with, and I'm not a health expert or anything, I'm just saying. So consider and the people and things around you and who and how you're spending your time because it's gonna be very crucial in your growth. Okay. So again, set realistic goals, okay, and work on them daily. Sometimes I even get into the habit because I need to. When if I start feeling like I'm going into a negative place or what have you, what I do is I sit there and I write down everything. Like, okay, this is, what am I going to work on today? What am I going to achieve? You know, we all have probably 500 things on a to-do list and we might scratch one off during the day, by the end of the day, and then we've added 10 more. Yes, I'm being facetious with 500, but I'm just, use an example that we just keep adding and adding, but we never see things go down. It's more of like, taking um, one step forward and 10 steps back when we become unrealistic with the things that we need to take care of. Okay. So next is the Six of Cups and the Three of Wands. So with the Six of Cups, I was saying about things from the past, right? That could mean childhood, family, your home upbringing, all those things that, you know, some people wish they can reconnect with and some people don't. Some people really have a lot of issues from their childhood. And, you know, it wasn't until I became an adult and more so in the last probably 10 years of my life that I realized how my behaviors as an adult in my relationship with my ex-husband, how much truly came from my childhood and seeing my mother and father in a codependent relationship, you know? And it was sad because, we don't realize sometimes the toxic behaviors we pick up or the tendencies, because when you're a kid and your parent, will tell you something like you can't go sleep over at such and such a, whatever, and it's like, oh, I'm never going to do that when I'm a parent. I'm never going to do the things that, what you told me or the things you did, blah blah blah, and then you wind up doing them, right? Not realizing, but it's just kind of built in you because that's your normal. Now when I say normal, really there isn't a normal. What's normal, right? But that's all you kind of know, if that makes sense. So, and some of you may be feeling that you need to reach out, to family or friends or people from the past to kind of reconnect with. So if your intuition, because cups are about emotion as well as intuition, so if you're feeling like you need to reach out to somebody, or if that intuition, like you just automatically thinking about somebody from the past, and I'm not speaking of someone toxic, okay, that treated you like shit, and you're thinking, I'm talking about someone where there was nostalgia, nourishing, it could be an older or younger sibling, it could be your children, okay, um, or a friend from childhood, take it as it resonates. But you know, there's a reason you're getting that nudge to need to call somebody. So I just wanted to point that out too. Um, and again, normally when you like something pops in your mind randomly and you're like, why did that even happen? It's because it's a download. That is what's called a download. If you ever hear tarot readers speak of, oh, in your dream, you know, they'll pull cards and say, you're going to be dreaming of this and dreaming of that. Okay, well, I rarely ever dream. Ever. Like, it's very rare that I dream. Maybe a few times a year, okay? And I'm like, God, I don't get it. Like, I'm not dreaming. But after I wake up and I start, like, my mind's going and I'm starting to think of things even throughout the day, and I'm like, why is this coming into my head to, like, before I do readings, why am I thinking, like, it's like I got a true visual and intuition to start doing readings like this. Okay. Well, because I'm realizing it's downloads, it's spirit coming to me, yes, through my dreams. But when I wake up, it comes through as like downloads and thoughts. So just think about that. What I'm saying is just don't dismiss those kinds of things, because it is spirit, divine, God, angels, whatever it is you believe in, giving you a nudge to do something. Some of you want, with the Three of Wands, some of you want to explore things that has interested you, and maybe it's been since childhood. Okay, and it's like maybe you just don't talk about it. Maybe it's something completely different than what your parents wanted you to be, or something different that's not typical or maybe accepted in the people who are around you, whether it's your friends, your your partner, your spouse, what, your parents, whatever. Right? And Spirit's saying, look, it's easier said than done, but if there's something that is in you, and some of you need to travel for this. So maybe it's something, going on a retreat, or going to take classes at a school, trade school, college. It can mean so many different things, okay? Or maybe you go on somewhere for some type of training for work, but it could mean anything. But it's something you want to do that's different than, you know, I guess what's expected of you. It's kind of like, Three of Wands are about action, excitement, and passion. Okay. So it's like wanting to get excited about what the future holds, because it's like you want to explore something and you've been wanting to explore something. So it's all about your personal growth here. And so it's like, don't just talk about it, do it, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, so then we have the King of Cups and the Two of Wands. So we know that the King of Cups is all about balancing emotions, right? And trying to figure things out. The King of Cups is not, you know, he's my calm, cool, collected kind of man. Male or female, just, tarot doesn't have a gender. I'm just relating to the cards because it speaks of divine masculine energy, and we all have divine feminine and masculine energy within us. It's also about, you know you truly connecting with what your heart desires, and take it seriously. It's like, some of you might be going to see a friend or something of that nature. You're healing or resting from something, and you're wanting to travel towards some, like, an old friend. Maybe it's even in another country or another state, but that's just what I'm picking up. Um, so again, we spoke about emotional balance. You want things to be stable. You don't want to rush into anything. It's like everything takes time to develop, okay? So give things time. Don't be in a rush to want things to happen now. It's going to happen when it's supposed to. Um, I think it's also about healthy boundaries here. Like, these wands sticking up is just giving me a sense of, like, kind of not putting a wall up, but just putting things up around you to help guard you more than not having anything else. See, yeah, Spirit's just the phone dinged. So I'm sorry, but that was kind of like a confirmation. Like, and that's great. We all need healthy boundaries. So if you're doing that, great job. If you're not, you probably should start thinking about putting up those healthy boundaries. Because if not, the full moon's going to force it into you to dealing with your emotions and everything else that we spoke of. Um, because you need to protect your emotions. Those are very sacred and special. Um, and water signs, we're definitely sensitive individuals, and we need to, again, like I said earlier, we need to take care of ourselves, and not take on other people's shit and problems and whatever that looks like, right? Because we tend to do that. We kind of become the yes sayers at the time, and we don't tell people no, right? Because we would rather be inconvenienced than putting somebody else out or feeling like we're putting someone else out. I really feel, Scorpio, you are going through a spiritual transformation. Like you are really reflecting. It's kind of like I'm getting the death card and the hermit. Like you're going in and looking like, okay, what's working, what's not, really, like really being honest with yourself, and that's what swords are. They're about truth and clarity. And some of you may be trying to seek the truth and the clarity, okay? But truly it's within. You can't, don't ignore your intuition because you know, this is guiding you. With the Two of Wands, it's like, okay, you're ready to take action, you're ready to grow, you're ready to connect, you're ready to explore. You have excitement and passion, okay? And it's like going in and looking at, this person's like looking into the world here. It's like, okay, what is it that I want? What is it maybe where I want to live? Where do I want to move? Where do I, whatever it is. What does this world have to offer me is what I just heard. So you may be, ready to get out there and do something completely new and have a different path than what you've been doing. And again, this is a travel card, this is a travel card, and just seeing this picture gives me a sense of, whether you're going back home or things remind you of home, things of that nature. Hmm. Maybe some of you are traveling with a group. I don't know why I'm getting that. Okay. All right. So let's go to love. I do get a sense that someone has been maybe keeping an eye on you. I don't feel like this is a past person at the moment. Okay. So, like, I'm feeling new. Like, somebody's kind of been keeping an eye on you. Now, for some of you, you may be getting engaged, and like one of you has been kind of in limbo about it. Like, it's like you want to be with this person, or they want to be with you, but it's kind of like, whew, it's a big commitment, right? Because remember, this is a night. Okay. Now, some of you, for a good bit, if you're single or, you know, again, looking for love, and I'm not looking at a past person at the moment until I clarify, but I'm just getting a feeling that, like, expect the unexpected is what I just heard. So if you get a feeling like, okay, if your friends ask you to go out and you really don't want to go out, but then you're kind of like, you kind of feel like you kind of not need to out of guilt, but like you really kind of want to get out, but maybe you're a little tired, go. Because you may meet somebody there. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, please give me guidance. Why is the Knight of Cups here for Scorpio in love? Why is the Knight of... Okay. Ten of Swords, the World. Eight of Wands. So the World speaks of travel. Eight of Wands speaks of travel. So this is interesting. Okay. Eight of Wands. Are some of you thinking about connecting somebody back to somebody from childhood that maybe you ran into them or something? I don't know why I'm getting that energy. Okay, why is the Eight of Wands here, Spirit? Why is the Eight of Wands here for Scorpio, please? Why is the Eight of Wands here? Two more shuffles. One. These cards are small. I'm sorry, I'm making sure. Two. Okay, that's way too many. Sorry, y'all, but when it's that many, there's like, I'm not feeling that. If I felt it, I would pick them in, but I'm not. All right. One more shuffle after this. Okay. Why am I, okay. Hangman, why is the hangman here? Why is the hangman here? Why is the hangman here for Scorpio in love? Two more shuffles. Okay. Temperance. Definitely feeling, you know, with the Ten of Swords, there's a completion here. There is a completion because the world also means completion and end of a cycle. Now, Scorpio, I'm just going to be real with you. I had to jinx the shit. Now, remember, we're in Mercury retrograde, okay? So here we go again. So this is somebody from the past that keeps freaking coming back in, okay? I don't know if they act like a mortar or come in and like, I'm sorry, I love you, you know, because the Knight of Cups is like a dreamer, okay? Like just sometimes can be aloof. At least that's the feeling I'm getting, like completely oblivious. Like it's like you kind of just want to hit them upside the head and be like, did you really just say that? Like you don't even realize what you've done, you know? And it's like I'm just getting this feeling of you giving your power away every time this person comes back in, and you keep repeating the cycle and going in circles and circles, and the divine is trying to say it is time to end the cycle. Okay, because I can tell you that the world doesn't typically show up as a meaning of a new relationship. To me, it's like, okay, they come back, stab you, they come back, stab you. I mean, 10, you're done. You're done. Like, you can't get any more hurt than this. This person ain't getting up. It's like this whole thing kills you every single time you go through this cycle. Thank you, Spirit. Every time. It's like your emotions get completely stabbed. And then you're going through all of this. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It's like, I hope that makes sense. So, for some of you, this could be a parent you're having issues with. The Emperor can be a father figure, you know, it comes across as a, you know, because it's divine masculine, but it could certainly be a mother or someone of authority. Take it as it resonates, okay? But it's like this person comes in really fast, okay? It's like, who's your daddy for some of you? I mean, sorry, or mama, whatever, okay? And then it's like they deplete everything in this cup. Blood, sweat, tears. That's it. It's like same shit, different day. And you're left in this sulking, horrible, emotional distress of a feeling. And again, this could be anybody, okay? Take it as it resonates. And I say it could be a parent because you have a knight here and you have the emperor here. There could be an age difference, okay? It means multiple things, and I'm just going to say what I'm picking up because some people may just only see it as one thing when really it can be multiple, okay? But definitely, and the emperor can be very controlling and very cold. And that's what I feel like this person's doing over and over again. And it's just repeating cycles. And it's like, okay, like, are you done? Like, are you done repeating this? I don't give a shit if it's a parent or not. Whoever this is not healthy for you. It's very clear here that the hangman is telling you, it's telling me unhappiness and you being stuck in a rut here. And it's all about telling you, look at, look at, look at things in a different perspective and free yourself. Free yourself of this limbo state. Let go. Because this is going to spiritually, like, you're going through a spiritual development here. There's a feeling of rejection. I'm getting a feeling of rejection here. There's a lot of energy, like a lot of feelings and emotions. I'm feeling a lot of hurt, sadness. Now remember, rejection is your protection. Don't hang on to something that doesn't serve you. You know, the Temperance card is all about balance and moderation. This is not balanced and this is not in moderation. This is like I'm coming at you all at one time. It's like an all or nothing kind of deal. It's also a very much an in and out. I come in when I want and I go out as I please. I go in and I come out. I go in and I come out. Bullshit. I just, I mean, these are two major arcanas here. You have one here, two here. You have the Empress over here. So just think about that because I'm not, you're blocking your blessings. Y'all are probably got tired of hearing me say that, but you know, this is why Spirit's saying it's time to rest. It's time to take and to look at things and what options the world has to offer you. Okay? So, career and finances. And again, we're going to get advice at the end, okay? Don't worry. All right. Page of Cups, career finances, okay? So, since this is a page some of you may be just be getting out of school or like getting your first real job, regardless, there's something new on the horizon, okay? Whether it's a promotion or something of that nature. And with the Empress here, it speaks of, you putting in a lot of work and investing time and effort into things that you're wanting to achieve, achieving your goals. And it's like you're consistent, right? Um The Empress sits back and allows things come to her. And no, I'm not saying sit back and allow things come to you. But what I mean by that is like, she's mature. She's the mother of all the kings of the, all of the kings of the tarot, okay? And she knows things take time. Things take patience. Okay? Nothing can be rushed, all right? You can't you can't rush growth. So, and there's going to be some kind of celebration. So let's go ahead and clarify. I need to fix this chair. I'm sorry, it's squeaking, okay? It's just apologizing in advance. Okay, why is the Page of Cups here? Why is the Page of Cups here for Scorpio? Why is the Page of Cups here for Scorpio? Why is the Page of Cups here for Scorpio? Last shuffle. Queen of Swords. Why is the Empress here for Scorpio and career and finances? Why is the Empress here for career and finances? Why is the Empress here for career and finances? Please, Spirit. Last shuffle. Thank you. Five of Wands. Don't freak out. Why is the Three of Cups here? Okay, King of Wands. All right, so Page of Cups, Queen of Swords here. There may be an older female coming in to mentor you or train you. I mean, you could be training this person, but I feel like there is some type of female or a very strong feminine energy that's coming in to help you and show you how to do something. Maybe it's like training or something of that. This person will be supportive and will help you get to your destination, okay? So look at it as it's like an encouragement for an opportunity here. Maybe you're older and you're having some conflicts with younger people around you. Or flip it, okay? Just take it as it resonates. But I do feel like there's conflict around you. The Empress is also about birthing new ideas. You could be managing people that are conflicting with one another. Now, again, it's wands, it's not swords. So it's, maybe you're dealing with an inner struggle yourself about something. And maybe you're needing to communicate better, or somebody's needing to communicate better with you. But I do feel there's an inner struggle here. Okay, and maybe it's because the way you were raised, or how we spoke of in the beginning. Um, I wasn't sure this was all combining, but maybe it is. Maybe your childhood has affected your love relationships as well as your work. Take it as it resonates, because that's not going to be for everybody. But there's something affecting everything in here. It's kind of like a domino effect, if that makes sense. Maybe not feeling good enough, maybe if your parents or whoever raised you said you would never be good enough, you're not capable, you won't succeed. Just maybe there's some abandonment issues. I'm getting so many energies. I'm so, like, I just got to say what I feel, because it always seems to resonate with somebody, different pieces, right? And maybe people are fighting for your attention at work. You know? Something like that. Some of this might be a family business with the King of Wands here. Maybe you're going into business, or there's a family business or something like that. So that's for a few of you. So, the King of Wands is a career oriented individual. Like he's on top of his game. What's the word I'm looking for? Like you're knowledgeable, capable, definitely energetic, right? Because wands are about passion, excitement, action. Hmm. I said something about communication before. Maybe you're in something with communication. You don't have to be, or media, or something like that. Hmm. All right. But I do feel there is a victory here. Like if it's going to get better. It's going to get better. It's going to improve. It's going to improve, and you're going to be content. You're going to be influential. So, all right, let's look at your advice, Scorpio. We have the Star. A lot of you need to heal your inner child, okay? Is what I just heard. Empress. Star. Look, Star and the Moon. We have the Empress and the Three of Swords. Hang on, so I'll give it to you. Give me a second. Someone just told me to look at those cards. Yeah, you're putting up the burdens. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Whew. So the Star is about really focusing on what your higher values, okay? Increasing your spiritual cultivation. Focus on healing, reflect on the positive, make a wish because it will be granted. But you have to heal first. And that's not easy. Things will start begin to looking up. You're going to see once you start stepping into your power what capacity you have. I don't think a lot of you see that right now. With the Empress, it speaks of, you've started using good sense, okay? It's like you're wanting to carry out good intentions, be compassionate here, nurturing, kind of motherly. But remember, not too much, not to a fault, right? Not for everybody who's way needy. Because, as water signs, we tend to do that. But the Empress is saying, most importantly, it is time to take care of you and love you. Heal your inner child. Heal. Maybe hear yourself and heal yourself. Hear yourself. Like, what are you telling yourself? Are you telling you things? Are you telling yourself constantly negative things? Because Spirit's saying, stop doing that. Don't do it. Mm-mm. And here, and it kind of signifies this because it's like you're overextending yourself consistently, And that's not any sign of strength. It's a sign of poor judgment here. You cannot perform at your best. And you can, and maybe some of you feel like you're trying to hide secrets or put secrets away. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's certainly poor judgment because you cannot perform at your best when you're in this, when you're in this feeling. Some of, again, it's, stop putting yourself last with the Ten of Wands. It's time to put the burden up, Spirit's saying. Don't feel like you have to practically kill yourself to prove your value and your worth to others, because if they can't see it, they're not worth it. Whether it's a company, whether it's a mother, a father, a child, it don't matter. Ten of Pentacles. Take care of you. Take care of your family if you have a family. Maybe some of you are taking care of a parent, but some of you, I don't know why I'm getting that, I guess because it's next to the Empress. For some of you, you may have lost a parent, and if so, I'm sorry. Because I'm feeling like maybe some of you may be getting an inheritance, life insurance, property, or something of that, but that's very few. That's like a 2%, 1% kind of deal here. I think you need to create boundaries. You need to create boundaries here. You need to put walls up to protect yourself for sure. And for some of you, that's what you're doing. You're putting these walls up. Remember I spoke about and I said not walls, but putting up healthier boundaries. Don't take down those boundaries. Okay? But you have money in your future, okay? And I do feel like it's surrounding work. And again, for some of you, it's some kind of inheritance, property, okay? Like I said, and some of you may be starting a business, taking over a family business, something regarding that, okay? But it's definitely good for long term is what I'm getting. And if you're worried about family, stuff like that, it's going to be okay. I'm not getting a negative feeling. How many major arcanas do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's pretty good. Look up number angel 7. Oh, I forgot. I didn't show y'all the Ten of Pentacles. I'm so sorry. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So, and look, 10-10. Completions. 10-10. Like it's like end of cycle. 10-10. Like 10 is ending a cycle. There's a completion and it's a 10-10 here. Look up angel number 10-10. Spirit just directed me to that. All right, Scorpio, I hope this helped. Have a great week. Again, get ready for this emotional roller coaster of a full moon, but you got this. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.